Hi everyone, welcome back to the course on solutions. In a previous lecture, we have discussed about the solubility and how the solids gets soluble in liquid solvent. In that, we have studied one property that is like dissolves like. That means the polar solutes gets dissolved in polar solvent and non-polar solutes gets dissolved in non-polar solvents. Now in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about saturated and unsaturated solutions. A solution in which no more solute can be dissolved at that temperature is called saturated solution. For example, consider the water in an beaker. Upon addition of sugar into that water, the sugar gets dissolved in that water. And continuing the addition of sugar into the water, the sugar slowly gets dissolved in the water. At one point occurs beyond which salt does not dissolve and the sugar will remain as it is without dissolving in water. So, such type of solution is considered to be saturated, and that solution is said to be saturated solution. So, no more sugar will be added, or if the sugar is added, it cannot be dissolved into the water at a given temperature. Then we will call it as a saturated solution. The another one is unsaturated solution. Unsaturated solution means a solution in which more quantity of solute can be dissolved without rising its temperature. Again, if we take the water and if we add the sugar into that water, if it gets dissolved in that water, that means that is an unsaturated solution. Means it still dissolves more amount of solute in it. Then such type of solution is said to be unsaturated solution. So this is how there are two types in case of solution. Those are saturated and unsaturated based upon the solubility of solute in the solvent. The next one which affects the solubility of solids in liquid is effect of temperature. Temperature is the another factor which helps to study the solubility of solids in liquids. As you know, when a solute is added to the solvent, the solution will get formed. But when the temperature is varied, then the formation of solution either it takes place in forward direction or it will take place in backward direction when it is in dynamic equilibrium. At that condition, it follows the Le-Chatelier's principle. You already know the Le-Chatelier's principle that states always when there is a system is in equilibrium, the process moves in such a direction such that the pressure or the stress gets cancelled. Okay. So now in case of solubility of solids in liquids, how it helps? See, if dissolution of a solid in liquid is endothermic, okay, endothermic means the process where heat gets absorbed. So, when solute plus solvent is added, if a certain amount of heat is absorbed by the system, then it is considered as endothermic process. And when the dissolution is endothermic process, the solubility increases with rise in temperature, because when we raise the temperature of the solution, then already heat is absorbed And if further we supply the heat, in order to minimize the stress, it will move in the forward direction to form a solution. So, upon increase in the temperature, the solubility will also increases if it is an endothermic process. Solution process is exothermic. That is, when solute and solvent get mixed with each other, they will form solution along with the liberation of heat. Then such a process is said to be exothermic process because during the process the heat gets released. In such a case, the solubility of solids in liquids decreases with the rise in temperature, because according to Le-Chatelier's principle, when we raise the temperature, at right hand side the amount of heat gets increases, and in order to cancel or to minimize that heat, the process takes place in backward direction and forms solute and solvent, thus leading to the decrease in the solubility. So whenever the temperature increases, solubility of the solids in liquids decreases when the process is in exothermic. The process is exothermic. The next one is effect of pressure. There is no significant effect of pressure on solubility of solids in liquids because both solids and liquids are highly incompressible. These are the factors which affects the solubility of solids in liquids. Those are nature of solute and solvent, that is like dissolves like property, and the next one is effect of temperature, and third one is effect of pressure. These factors would affect the solubility of solids in liquids. Thank you.